Okay, hello everyone. हेलो हेलो, कैसा गया आप लोगों का पेपर, कैसा था? मेरा तो बहुत ओपी गया, वाह। बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया। यस, हम यहाँ पे देखेंगे आंसर्स। ये है आप लोगों का सेट वन। हम सेट वन से शुरू करेंगे। आग लगा दी, वेरी गुड केजीएफ रॉकी, वाह। तो ये सेट वन है। सेट वन में आपका जो अनसीन पैसेज था, इट इज अबाउट फ्लड्स, है ना। फ्लड्स आर नॉट न्यू टू इंडिया, ये फ्लड के ऊपर था। ओके, ये वही है क्या जो बच्चे बोल रहे, 221? नो, 251। ओके, ठीक है। इसके बाद विल डू द अदर वन। सबसे पहले हम ये वाला देख लेते हैं। इसका फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन क्या है? बहुत इजी है, बहुत इजी लगा है बच्चों को, बहुत इजी है एक्चुअली। पेपर बहुत सही था। द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ फ्लड्स हैज बीन कंसिडर्ड मोर इंपॉर्टेंट रिसेंटली बिकॉज। इसका आंसर आप लोगों ने क्या लिखा है? जिन लोगों ने लिखा इसका आंसर हम देख लेते हैं। प्रॉब्लम ऑफ फ्लड्स हैज बीन कंसिडर्ड मोर इंपॉर्टेंट रिसेंटली बिकॉज it has led to greater damage now than it did in the past. Is the option like that? Yes, floods have led to much greater damage now than in the past. You can clearly see option A is the answer and I can see बच्चे आंसर कर रहे हैं। हमारा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन का आंसर इज ऑप्शन ए। यस, जिन्होंने भी ऑप्शन ए को सिलेक्ट किया है, यू आर एब्सोल्युटली राइट। द आंसर वाज डायरेक्टली देयर इन द पैसेज। ठीक है, स्पेसिफाई द ऑप्शन, specify the option that displays what the writer projects with reference to the following statement. One major, अब इधर for such a question आपको वापस बैक टू द पैराग्राफ जाने की जरूरत नहीं है, बैक टू द पैसेज जाने की जरूरत नहीं है। क्वेश्चन क्या है? ये स्टेटमेंट के अकॉर्डिंग कौन सा ऑप्शन हियर गिवन इज करेक्ट? One major factor that could lead to higher severity of flooding in the future is the danger of climate change. क्या है ये? Is it helplessness? Is it speculative? Is it denial? Or is it conviction? ये एक मेजर फैक्टर को प्रूव किया जा रहा है, बताया जा रहा है। ये कन्विक्शन होगा, ये कन्विक्शन होगा। Yes, it is conviction. The answer here will be conviction. The author is stating here जो बात actually है। Okay, the correct answer here is conviction. स्पेक्यूलेटिव मतलब इसके पीछे कोई डाउट्स हैं, द स्टेटमेंट इज नॉट श्योर। स्पेक्यूलेटिव मतलब जहां पे आप उस बात को लेके श्योर नहीं हो, देयर आर सम स्पेक्यूलेशंस ऑन दैट, बट कन्विक्शन इज दैट कि द ऑथर, द राइटर हियर इज श्योर अबाउट दिस। Next, complete the following with a phrase from paragraph 3. Some scientists estimate that shorter duration of monsoon season leads to more intensive rainfall. थर्ड पैराग्राफ से आपको इसका वर्ड या फ्रेज मिलेगा। What is that word or phrase? Some scientists estimate that shorter duration of monsoon season leads to more intensive rainfall. Estimation, estimated. Is this an estimation? Okay? Huh? Okay. Next, the writer claims that flood forecasting is critical to minimizing the damage from floods. State one reason for the claim. राइटर ये क्लेम कर रहे हैं कि फ्लड फोरकास्टिंग इज क्रिटिकल टू मिनिमाइजिंग द डैमेज फ्रॉम फ्लड्स. ये इंपॉर्टेंट है. फ्लड फोरकास्टिंग is critical to minimizing the damage from floods. It is for this reason that the Central Water Commission has set up a network of forecasting stations which cover the most important flood prone interstate rivers in the country. Okay? इसके लिए एक रीजन आपने दिया है फॉर वन, इस क्लेम के लिए एक रीजन आपको देना था एंड इट इज देयर इन योर paragraph. Even when the prediction is accurate, people do not evacuate the places where the warning is given. Is this statement true or false? Prediction accurate भी होती है तो भी लोग जगह को खाली करते नहीं हैं. वार्निंग मिलती है तो भी लोग उस स्पेस को वेकेंट करते नहीं हैं. Is it true or false? I think it is true because कई cases ऐसे होते हैं. You will get that answer from the passage. Okay. People have often been reluctant to move away. So yes, that statement is true. That people don't move, do not evacuate. People do not evacuate. This statement is true. Supply 1 point to justify the following. The worst hit people are slum dwellers. Okay. The worst hit people are slum dwellers. इसके लिए एक पॉइंट सप्लाई करनी है. slum dwellers. An example is the stubborn and perhaps helpless setting of slum dwellers on the banks of river Yamuna in Delhi who become victims of flooding. What is a mere trickle most of the year bursts its banks during the monsoons as has been. क्यों ऐसा होता है? क्योंकि वो लोग कहाँ पे सिचुएटेड हैं? They are situated at the banks of river Yamuna और वहां पे अगर जरा से भी बारिश होती है तो it results in a flood for them. Okay? Based on your reading of the text, list 2 reasons why the writer says that in spite of timely forecasting, people have suffered. Timely forecasting होने के बावजूद लोगों ने suffer किया है. उसके लिए आपको 2 reasons देने हैं. यहीं पे है forecasting. These stations produce forecasts that are used to alert people and to mobilize various official agencies. So they take both preventive as well as relief measures when required. In cases where forecasts have been timely and generally accurate, people have been reluctant to move away. You can state these 2 points. आपने ये किया होगा, I hope. Yes, बहुत easy था. The writer says that forecasts are difficult to make and time available is very short. Select the reason for it. क्या हो सकता है उसका रीजन? राइटर ने कहा है फोरकास्ट बहुत डिफिकल्ट होते हैं और टू मेक एंड टाइम अवेलेबल इज वेरी शॉर्ट. व्हाट इट कुड बी? While the evidence of the nature of impacts resulting from climate change on precipitation and flooding at the regional level is not entirely clear, it could happen at the Indian subcontinent. Witnesses and suffers the effects of significant danger of floods. Climate change. Climate change is there in the option. Climate change is the answer. No, climate change is not there in the option. To seasonal nature of our rainfall, flooding is very much I think seasonal rainfall, something like that is there in the option. It could be flash floods. Okay, flash floods could be the answer for this question. What connect does the writer draw between tributaries and floods? Para 2, second paragraph में you get this answer कि connection क्या है between, what is that word? Smaller tributaries and क्या है another word in the question? And floods, water tributaries and floods. In case of India, flooding is very much related to nature of our rainfall. The monsoons are spread over a short period during the year and often bring a concentrated volume of rain, which, okay, flooding is seasonal nature of our rainfall, and water tributaries are mainly because there is confined not only to the main rivers, it also affects smaller tributaries. Okay. Next, which of the following statement is or false? The vulnerability of the population has increased substantially because of population pressure symbolized by people are superstitious, difficult to evacuate flood affected areas. इसका आंसर is second, difficult to evacuate only to, ठीक है? Vulnerability of population has increased substantially because of population pressure symbolized by difficult to evacuate flood affected areas. Next is on unsafe water pollution. ठीक है? Infer one reason for the following based on information in paragraph 1. Less than 1% of the earth's fresh water is actually accessible to us. एक रीजन देना है, less than 1% of the earth's fresh water is actually accessible to us. Meanwhile, our drinkable water sources are finite. Okay, first paragraph में इसका आंसर है water. Select the appropriate option to fill in the blank. Water is uniquely vulnerable to pollution. Answer is pollution. This is in para 2. Complete the following analogy correctly with the word or phrase from paragraph 2. Vulnerable, resilient, artificial. Artificial के लिए what is the word? जैसे resilient is the opposite of vulnerable. Artificial के लिए something like original, unique, artificial, what? Natural. Yes, artificial के लिए you can say natural. Yes. Opposite for artificial will be natural. Yes. Select the correct option to complete the following sentence. Water pollution can have disastrous consequences on the ecosystem, and para 3, there is this answer. From the chart, identify 2 causes of water pollution in our homes. Further visually, okay. चार्ट से आपको ये बताना है 2 causes of water pollution in our homes. 2 causes है oil pollution you can say, or you can say the pesticides used. Okay. कुछ भी बता सकते हो आप आउट ऑफ दैट चार्ट, बहुत सारी चीजें दी गई है। डिस्क्राइब एनी 3 मेजर रीजंस ऑफ वाटर पोल्यूशन। 3 मेजर रीजंस में भी अगेन आप आउट ऑफ दैट चार्ट आप आंसर बता सकते हो, है ना, अगेन फ्रॉम द चार्ट। Next, one of the solutions of preventing water pollution is, okay, from para 4. One of the solutions of preventing water pollution is क्या है? Building industries near water conservation and reducing plastic waste. Reducing plastic waste from para 4. ऐसे ही आंसर किया है आपने? Yes, B. Okay. Substitute the word causative with one word similar in meaning in the following sentence. The key causative of water pollution in India must be addressed. तो इसका क्या हो सकता है? A very simple word. The key reason. Okay. A very simple word that can be causing agents. Yes, you can also say agents, causative agents, the key agents. Okay. बहुत ही सिंपल अगर आपको लिखना था तो की रीजन, कॉज, यस, वेरी गुड, कॉज, yes, okay, very good. According to the writer, water pollution is defined as, para 2 में you have this answer. देखो clearly आपको बहुत references भी मिले हैं. According to the writer, water pollution is defined as the release of substances into subsurface groundwater or into lakes, streams, rivers, estuaries and oceans to the point where substances interfere with beneficial use. That whole sentence will be your answer for this question. Defined as, para 2 में you have on line 3, है ना? List one way in which religious rituals impact water bodies. वाह, कैसे religious rituals impact करते हैं water bodies? Where you okay, yes, the other causes are social and religious offerings in water bodies and the use of detergents and fertilizers. So the religious rituals impact कैसे होता है? Where you put the wilted flowers in the water, है ना? Where the wilted flowers, dried and wasted flowers are put in the water. That is called the religious offering. हमारे घर में जो हार माला चढ़ती है भगवान के ऊपर, घर में कोई पूजा हुई है, भगवान के ऊपर चढ़ा है, that goes to the water body. ठीक है? That's why. Okay, select the most suitable title for the passage from the following. What could be the most suitable title? Water pollution a concern, unsafe water a menace, universal solvent water, global concern and urgent need. What could be the right? It is all about water. It is all about water pollution and the title could be option A. Yes, I think बहुत लोगों ने option A किया है. Very good. Now we come to the grammar section. The inspector dashed the group. You have to fill in the blank by choosing the correct option to complete the following report. ठीक है? The inspector dashed the group sitting behind the shed and took them by surprise. What have you done for this? The inspector walked up the group. The inspector walked away the group. Nahi. The inspector walked into the group sitting. The inspector walked up on the group. Walked into the group sitting behind the shed and took them by surprise. ठीक है? Your answer will be walked into the group sitting behind the shed and took them by surprise. Read the conversation between a driver and his passenger. Complete the sentence by reporting the passenger's reply correctly. Driver says, do the bus timing suit you? Okay, you have to just convert this. The passenger clarified that क्या लिखा आपने इसका आंसर? If he caught the 9 a.m. one, he reached in simple present, it will go to simple past, he reached office on time. That if से आपका आंसर शुरू हो रहा है. If he caught the 9 a.m. one, आप then लिख के कंटिन्यू कर सकते हो या विद द कॉमा, he would reach on time. बस जितने वर्ड्स दिख रहे हैं उन्हीं को आपने कन्वर्ट किया है और एक्स्ट्रा कुछ नहीं. इफ ही हैड क्यों आएगा? If I catch, this is simple present. Simple present goes to simple past. Had matlab it goes to past perfect. If he caught, simple. Okay. Select the correct option to fill in the blank for the given line from a fashion magazine. The advertisement read, dash we dress your day, make you special, pick the perfect look. What will be the answer? आपने यहाँ पे क्या आंसर लिखा है? The advertisement read, can we dress your day? Advertisement में है a question, तो can we dress your day? Make you special, क्या हम ये कर सकते हैं? Can we make you special? Pick the perfect look. Okay? Option B. Select the option that identifies the error and supplies the correction for the following line from a news report. Yesterday, 2 men were rescued from a deep sewer by a policeman. Clearly हमको दिख रहा है 2 man नहीं होगा, 2 men होगा, तो first option is the correct answer. बहुत clearly ये answer दिख रहा है हमको. The students dash to participate in the workshop and submit a report at the end of the day to the English teacher. The students क्या होगा यहां पे? Students were asked, the students were asked, the students had been asked, will have asked nahin, the students were asked, the students had been asked. The students were asked. The answer here is the students were asked. Yes. Fill in the blank by using the correct form of the word given in the brackets for the given portion of a letter. I would like to, dear sir, I would like to request for permission to participate in the forthcoming inter-school cultural meet. I am interested in taking part in the dance drama. I am interested. Yes. In response to the question that about his reason for setting up of a village school, the grandfather says that आपको ये चीजें convert करनी है. Grandfather says that seeing the lack of adequate facilities and the children's eagerness to learn, that he set up a school in the village, that he was inspired when he saw the lack of adequate facilities and children's eagerness to learn. Everything is same after that. Okay. When I was a childhood, my grandmother often repeated the story of her childhood days. Yes, says that. Okay, yes, says लिखा है. Okay, thank you to correcting me. Thank you. Says that तो ये आपका प्रेजेंट में ही हो गया, तो योर टेंस वोंट चेंज. टेंस चेंज नहीं होगा. You can continue from here itself. Says that seeing the lack of adequate, same sentence will come. Same sentence will be the answer. That seeing the lack of adequate facilities and the children's eagerness to learn. Okay. यहाँ पे repetition is the error. Repeated will be the answer. When I was a child, my grandmother often repeated the story of her childhood days. ठीक है? Yes, repeated. Sunil shared some information with Sunita about the story he was reading. Report Sunita's question. तो ऐसे क्वेश्चन पे हमको क्या करना था? Yes, repeated था उसका आंसर. Very good. ऐसे क्वेश्चन पे क्या करना है? सुनीता asked Sunil. अब at this question, what will act as the connector? What the theme of the story had been. What the okay, simple past goes to past perfect. Fill in the blank by choosing the correct option to complete the slogan by the Animal Welfare Board. Dash, we cut trees and destroy natural habitat. Stop before it is too late. Must we? Must we? क्या हमें ये करना चाहिए? Cut trees and destroy natural habitat. ठीक है? Stop before it is too late. Select the correct option to complete the narration of the dialogue between Shyam and Shivam. सब कुछ दिया हुआ है, बस आपको ये चीजें कन्वर्ट करनी है. That Shivam affirmed मतलब yes आ गया, and said that the actor had done a marvelous job. That the actor has had. B is your answer. Okay. Okay. Fill in the blank with the correct option. There is something wonderful waiting for her. There is something wonderful waiting for her when she reaches home. इसी के साथ आपके 12 questions of grammar end होते हैं. Okay. Might, could नहीं होगा यहाँ पे. नहीं, might we cut trees. फिर से अगर आप might बोल दोगे तो इसका मतलब है you're not sure about that. ठीक है, इसका मतलब है आप sure नहीं हो. could भी नहीं हो सकता. could we cut trees मतलब you are asking for a permission. You're not asking for a permission. यहाँ पे you are first giving a message. You're first asking a question in a very strong tone. ठीक है, the strong tone will come with must. could, might, may, ये सब क्या express करते हैं? You're questioning or you're asking for a permission. But यहाँ पे you're not asking for any permission. Must is the answer here. Okay? इसमें तो मुझे लगता है आपको सारे 12 के 12 क्वेश्चंस अटेम्प्ट करने चाहिए. जो राइट होगा वो राइट, नहीं राइट हुआ तो नहीं राइट. ओके. उसके बाद द लेटर्स एंड द एनालिटिकल पैराग्राफ, ये भी बहुत इजी है, बहुत बेसिक है. हमने बहुत डिफरेंट टाइप के क्वेश्चंस देखे थे, बट एग्जाम में बहुत इजी आए हैं. ओके. नेक्स्ट आपका लिटरेचर सेक्शन में द एक्सट्रैक्ट. फर्स्ट एक्सट्रैक्ट इज फ्रॉम, कहां से है, नेल्सन मंडेला. First extract is from Nelson Mandela. A society that dash was born out of human disaster. So is it there here? A society that all humanity would be proud of was full of extraordinary human disaster, was full of outlaws and fighters, hosts nations on their soil. Nahi. I think the answer is all humanity would be proud of. So, a society of which all humanity will be proud. ठीक है? The former outlaws were given the privilege of hosting the nations. Former outlaws वो किसको बोल रहे हैं, वो खुद ही को former outlaws एड्रेस कर रहे हैं. तो पहले outlaws थे, but now उस टाइम पे उन लोग को ये प्रिविलेज मिला था of hosting the nations of the world on their soil. Okay, he was very grateful for this. The speaker was overwhelmed with the sense of gratitude, achievement, happiness, charity, with the sense of gratitude. है ना? State whether the following statement is true or false. The common victory was when South Africa did not become an independent nation. No, इसका बिल्कुल opposite. तो this is false. The common victory was when South Africa did not become an independent nation. No, it is false. It was when South Africa became an independent nation. Okay. Next, the noun form of the word confer is. Confer का noun form क्या है? Conferring. Okay. Now, from the book that saved the earth, think tank wants to communicate with the people of earth, scientists on earth, environmentalists on earth, Martians on earth. He wanted to communicate with the Martians on earth. Complete the analogy by selecting the suitable word from the passage. Read, learn, explore. Explore का just like reading is learning, what is exploring? Place? No. Okay, yes, explore place. Read करके you learn. Explore is of place. You explore a place. Okay. Your intelligence refers to think tank. What does think tank want to do? Think tank want to invade earth. है ना? Think tank is a dash of the Martian team. कौन है? Think tank is a leader of the Martian team. Okay, ये आपके दो extracts हो गए. Now the two poetries. What is the boy? The ball poem. अरे कल ही हमने ball poem का extract किया था. What does the expression what is he to do denote? Loss of the ball. इस expression से क्या समझ में आता है? Ask the poet for another ball. Boys grieve over the loss of the ball. Go down the street. Denote boys grieve over the loss of the ball. State whether the following statement. Yes, instructor, leader, ruler. Yes, ये सारे words are fine for this answer. Think tank is a ruler, leader, instructor, fine. those are fine. The poet was delighted to watch the ball bouncing down the street into the river. क्या poet ये देख के खुश हो रहा था? Is it true or false? No, it is false. He was not delighted. The poet repeats the word what in order to express his emotions. ठीक है? Yes, captain is also right. Captain भी सही है, commander in chief भी सही है. The poet repeats the word. Okay, there is no use to say, oh, there are other balls, indicates that the poet feels that it would be helpful to console the boy. Helpful to console the boy by saying, oh, there are other balls. Tension मत लो, और भी balls है. What is the boy now who has lost his ball? Which feeling is expressed in the line? Feeling of despair, hopelessness. Next, Tale of Custard the Dragon. ये set 1 है everyone, जिनको भी question है, ये set 1 है, ठीक है? Set 1 है ये. Sharp, blunt, above, underneath, ठीक है? Analogy fill करनी है, जैसे sharp is the opposite of blunt, above का underneath. Which one of the following is not a feature of the dragon? Big sharp teeth, spikes on the top, brave as a lion, could release fire from the mouth. Which is not a feature of the dragon? Brave as a lion. In our poetry, he was not brave as a lion, he was a coward. He had big sharp teeth, he had spike on the top of his body, he could release fire from his mouth, but he was not brave as a lion, he was a coward in the poetry. Okay. What effect does the poet want to create by the simile mouth like a fireplace? Mouth like a fireplace से क्या बोलना चाह रहे हैं पोएम? किस चीज पे emphasis डाल रहे हैं? Okay. Yes, he is putting emphasis on this thing. Okay. Complete the sentence appropriately. It is clear that metaphor is the poetic device used for chimney for a nose. Metaphor है chimney for a nose because it is indirectly. आपको यहाँ पे बस metaphor का explanation देना है और कैसे इस पे apply हो रहा है. Metaphor क्या है? Where there is an indirect comparison between two things. यहाँ पे nose, dragon's nose और chimney को compare किया गया है in an indirect manner. That's why metaphor applies here. Okay. State whether the, okay, true or false. Custard's formidable appearance was a true reflection of his courage. Yes, it is true. His appearance was a true reflection of his courage. उसके बाद the questions I think बहुत easy थे. दूसरा सेट चालू करेंगे. Okay. Describe Max as a secret agent. मैक्स के बारे में पूछा है, ऑसेबल के बारे में नहीं. मैक्स जो हाथ में बंदूक लेके खड़ा था उसको एज अ सीक्रेट एजेंट डिस्क्राइब करना है. तो यू कैन से दैट ही वाज नॉट अ वेरी स्मार्ट, नॉट अ वेरी यू कैन से उतना कॉन्शियस सीक्रेट एजेंट ये नहीं था. एज कंपेयर टू ऑसेबल ही वाज नथिंग लाइक अ सीक्रेट एजेंट, है ना. What does the phrase honor among thieves mean? Why does Horace get angry at this phrase? हमने ये question भी किया है, एक बार नहीं कितनी बार ये question किया है. What does the thief say about the different reactions of the people when they are robbed? From where this question? ये I think what does the thief say about the different reactions of the people when they are robbed? From Hari Singh, the thief story. In that context, you had to answer this. Family played a vital role in the first flight of the young seagull. Give examples to substantiate your statement. यहाँ पे you could have given the examples how they were provoking him. They were using everything, every type of every way जिससे वो लोग उसको convince कर सकते हैं. They could convince him. They threatened him. They called him. They attracted him. ठीक है, they did everything. लेकिन he was not ready to come. They played a very vital role. By giving the examples from the text, you could create this answer. Why did Pranjal not share Rajveer's excitement in seeing the tea gardens? Because he was born and brought up at that place. Or Rajveer, it was Rajveer's first visit over there. So obviously there was a very big difference in both of their mindset. What stopped Valli from going to the stall to have a drink? What do we learn about Valli from this? ये क्वेश्चन भी हमने कल किया है, ये क्वेश्चन भी हमने कल देखा था. ठीक है, वल्ली क्यों नहीं गई टाउन में स्टॉल पे ड्रिंक लेने के लिए? इससे वल्ली के बारे में क्या पता चलता है? दैट शी वाज वेरी डिटरमाइंड. शी डिड नॉट डू एनीथिंग विच शी हैड नॉट प्लान्ड अबाउट. उसने ये चीज प्लान नहीं की थी. शी वाज नॉट रेडी फॉर दैट. She did not do that. State any 3 advantages that the tiger faces inside a cage. Disadvantages. क्या 3 disadvantages हो सकते हैं? That he could not hunt. That he had a very limited space. Okay. And he was very bored over there. He just have to look on the look भी नहीं बोल सकते. He just have to entertain the visitors, which was not his natural job to do, which was not his natural thing to do. The poet in the poem for Anne Gregory conveys beauty as temporary. Explain with reference to the poem. Now Anne Gregory में जो narrator हैं उन्होंने beauty को temporary बताया है. With reference to the poem बताना है. As Anne Gregory herself said that she could change the color of her hair. That indicates that the beauty or anything related to beauty is temporary. Okay? Forgiveness is the foundation of a cordial relationship. कल ही हमने ये देखा है, कल ही हमने ये solve किया है question. Do you agree? How is this message conveyed in the play The Proposal? अगर आपने कल हमारा सेशन फॉलो किया था तो सेम क्वेश्चन वी सॉल्व्ड येस्टरडे. ओके, व्हाई डिड कीसा गौतमी मीट द बुद्धा? हाउ डिड बुद्धा चेंज हर लाइफ? ये क्वेश्चन भी हमने किया है. इट वाज इन अ डिफरेंट मैनर बट द आंसर कुड बी द सेम हियर. जो हमने कल आंसर देखा था, जो हमने कल क्वेश्चन देखा था, एग्जैक्टली है. Why did Kisa Gautami meet Buddha? Because one man suggested her कि तुम्हारे problem का solution this man can give. Okay, and Buddha changed her life by asking her to do a task, and by following that she realized the truth of life. Okay, education is considered the most important tool for empowering women in society. It plays an important role in social and cultural development. Prove the above statements in the light of the story Bholi. अगेन ये क्वेश्चन भी हमने कल किया हुआ है. ऑलमोस्ट जो 6 मार्क के क्वेश्चंस है ये सारे हमने कल ही किए हैं, कल ही सॉल्व किए हैं, कल ही ये सारे क्वेश्चन आंसर्स पढ़े थे. Matilda's over ambitiousness was the cause of her destruction. Justify. This too was a part of our session yesterday. ये सारे क्वेश्चंस हुए. ओके, विद दिस आपका सेट 1 ऑफ क्वेश्चन पेपर खत्म होता है. सेट 2, सेट 3. We'll begin now with set 3. Just a minute. ओके एवरीवन, हम आ गए हैं वापस सेट 2 लेके। आपको ये दिख रहा है, दिस इज सेट 2। ठीक है, बहुत लोग सेट 2 वाले इधर हैं, आई थिंक सेट 2 के लिए बहुत इंतजार हो रहा था। सो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज हियर, सेकेंड सेट है ये। ओके, पीपल आर विलिंग टू पे हाई प्राइसेस फॉर ऑर्गेनिक फूड बिकॉज, ऑर्गेनिक फूड के लिए हाई प्राइसेस पे करने को तैयार हैं लोग। देखो, जितना हमने डिफिकल्ट सोचा था ना पैसेज आएगा, उतना डिफिकल्ट नहीं है, बहुत इजी पैसेज एंड बहुत इजी क्वेश्चंस भी हैं उनके साथ। ठीक है, बिकॉज it is healthier, something like that. Organic food because it is not easily available, it helps in weight loss, it is produced by small companies, it does not contain agricultural chemicals. ऑर्गेनिक फूड मतलब वो वाला फूड जिसमें एग्रीकल्चरल केमिकल्स नहीं है। ऑप्शन डी इज द करेक्ट आंसर। योर पैसेज ऑल्सो सजेस्ट दैट, क्लियरली नहीं है लेकिन आपको समझने की जरूरत है वो। ओके, select the option that displays what the writer projects with reference to the following. Is organic food safer and more nutritious? This is an important part of the debate. अब यहाँ पे एक सवाल है, क्या ऑर्गेनिक फूड सेफर और मोर न्यूट्रिशियस है? ये एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट है डिबेट का। क्या ये डिनायल है, किसी बात को डिनाई कर रहा है? नहीं। कंफर्मेशन भी नहीं है बिकॉज देयर इज अ क्वेश्चन, थोड़ा डाउट्स है। caution, acceptance, here it is caution. Okay, it is caution. सेट 5 कहां से आ गया यार? सेट 3 ही सेट है ना। ओके, नेक्स्ट, कंप्लीट द फॉलोइंग विद अ फ्रेज फ्रॉम पैराग्राफ 3. बिग फूड कंपनीज हैव स्टार्टेड सेलिंग ऑर्गेनिक फूड प्रोडक्ट्स। पैराग्राफ 3 पे जाते हैं। बिग फूड कंपनीज हैव स्टार्टेड सेलिंग organic products. Okay, so processed food made with organic ingredients has also become more popular. So the big companies also produce, big companies have started to produce processed food made with organic ingredients. Okay. The writer contrasts organic food to non-organic food. State one point of comparison between the two. One point of comparison क्या है between organic food and non-organic food? One comparison is that, one main difference between that organic farms do not use agricultural chemicals such as pesticides. ठीक है, जो नॉन ऑर्गेनिक में यूज होता है agricultural chemicals. Okay, okay, based on your reading of the text, list one benefit of eating organic food. One benefit of eating organic food. एक पॉजिटिव बेनिफिट क्या है? What is it? You can get that, आपको वो मिला होगा out of the paragraph. What is the benefit? Organically grown produce reduces your chances of developing heart diseases. This is one benefit. आपको और भी मिल जाएंगे यहाँ पे, ठीक है, but I'm showing you one. Okay, next. What connect does the writer draw between contamination food and washing hands? Contamination of foods and washing hands के बीच में क्या कनेक्ट लाया है राइटर ने? वो भी आंसर यहीं पे है। Many doctors think that it is more important to stop dangerous bacteria for contaminating foods. These bacteria can contaminate both organic and non-organic fruits and vegetables, and doctors recommend washing produce carefully before eating it. So, contamination of food, meat, fish, chicken, can also become contaminated. So washing your hands before handling these foods is also very important to keep your food clean, to keep your food, if it is organic, to keep it organic. It is recommended to wash both the food and your hand, contamination food and washing hands. The writer says that people believe that it is safer and more nutritious to eat organic food. Select the reason for his skeptical view. The price decides the popularity. There is no confirmed evidence. It is tastier. It is marketed by big food companies. Writer ऐसा बोल रहे हैं ना कि it is safer and more nutritious to eat organic food. For this skeptical view, what can you say? That the price decides the popularity. See, big companies, big food companies are marketing their organic products now, and main चीज क्या है? That the price decides the popularity. हाँ, लोगों के दिमाग में ये रहता है कि जो चीज महंगी है वो अच्छी है, ठीक है? So first, supply one point to justify the following. Some people think organic also means locally grown. ये भी is there in the paragraph, in the passage. Locally grown, and originally it was indeed true. ठीक है? But over a period of time, organic farming has become a big business, with many organic foods now being grown by large agricultural companies that sell their products far from where they are grown. Supply one method of how we can control the contamination of organic and non-organic food by cleaning it, by washing it, है ना? हमने ये already देखा, by washing and cleaning that food. List one factor that certifies food to be organic. एक factor देना है that certifies food to be organic. And you know, when it is grown without using agricultural chemicals, it is certified as being organic. Any food that is grown without using agricultural chemicals, it is certified as being organic. Okay? According to a study, now ये फिर second question है. Infer one reason for the following based on the information in paragraph 1. In India, rainfall patterns are changing. One reason, rainfall patterns are changing. Modifying rainfall patterns, क्या हो रहा है? Asia is cutting down sunlight by 10% over India, damaging agriculture, hence resulting in changing rainfall patterns. है ना? Okay, this could be a first answer. The pollution spreading across South Asia is affecting India by pollution spreading across South Asia is affecting India by spoiling blankets, damaging agriculture, putting people at risk, modifying rainfall pattern. Modifying rainfall pattern is one of the answers. यहाँ पे आपका exact answer is out of these. Okay. Modifying rainfall pattern. Next. Damaging agriculture is there over here. And putting people at risk. 1, 2 and 3. A. What has happened? A is the correct answer here. Complete the following analogy correctly with the word phrase from paragraph 2. Possibility, सस्पेक्टिंग डाउटिंग दोनों एक दूसरे के सिनोनिम्स है. वैसे ही पॉसिबिलिटी का what could be the synonym from paragraph 2? What could be the synonym from paragraph 2? It is said acids in the haze may, by falling acid rain, have the potential to damage crops. Potential. Okay? Yes. Possibility, potential. Select the correct option to complete the sentence. Dash droughts were caused by the haze. Droughts were caused by the haze. In which paragraph? Okay. Suspecting that it may be because of the haze, it was too early to reach a conclusion. If the droughts persist for about 4 to 5 years, then we would start suspecting that it may be because of the haze. So, there has not been enough time to determine that. Okay, C is the correct answer here. From the following pie chart, identify one reason each which does and does not contribute to weather disruption. Population can cause, yes. Reduced sunlight can cause organic farming, nahi. This does not contribute to weather disruption, है ना? No. Ash can cause depletion of forest cover, acid rain, good monsoon, no. Tree cover, this is, यहाँ free cover लिखा है, this could be tree cover. ये सब yes, these two no, है ना? List of phenomena which led to weather disruptions. दो phenomena फिर से you can give out of these. You can say population boom, you can say reduced sunlight. Okay, two phenomena which lead to weather disruptions, or you can say depletion of forest cover. Okay, ash falling on leaves can dash the impact of reduced sunlight on the earth's surface. ये आंसर ऊपर है. The answer here will be aggravate है. In the passage, the word here is aggravate. And you have to write the synonym for aggravate, that could be worsen. Okay. Substitute the word repercussion with one word similar in meaning in the following sentence from paragraph 3. The haze has cut down sunlight over India. As a repercussion, the northwest of India is drying up. As a result, repercussion का आपको यहाँ पे एक synonym देना है. Again, result हो सकता है and आप लोगों ने क्या लिखा है? List any two countries which are affected due to depleting forest cover. दो कंट्रीज के नाम देने हैं which are affected by depleting forest cover. Depleting forest cover. India, China and Indonesia are the worst affected owing to their population density, economic growth and depleting forest cover. So you can write India and China. India, China, Indonesia में से कोई भी एक लिख दो. Which of the following mean the same as persist in droughts? Persist as used in paragraph pro. It is continue. You can go there and read. And the yes, consequence also is the word which you can give there. Okay. यहाँ पे आपको फर्स्ट टू 4 पैराग्राफ्स का टाइटल देना है, व्हाट कुड बी द अप्रोप्रिएट टाइटल, एंड दैट इज ऑप्शन ए. इफ यू गो एंड रीड देयर यू विल realize the option A is the correct answer. Next, grammar section. If I were attending the workshop, I dash stay on till the end of the second session as well. If I were attending the workshop, I would. ठीक है, अगर ऐसा होता तो मैं ऐसा करता, I would, but ऐसा हुआ नहीं. Okay. Read the conversation between a passenger and the clerk at the ticket counter. The clerk at the ticket counter inquired where the passenger wanted to go. This is done. The passenger requested the clerk, please give me a ticket to Bhopal. The passenger requested the clerk to, यहाँ पे हमारा connector क्या होगा, to give him a ticket to Bhopal. To give him a ticket to Bhopal. बस, to give him a ticket to Bhopal. Yes, Mayu. Yes, to give him a ticket to Bhopal. As a true patriot, I dash lay down my life for my motherland. I will. It is expressing strong determination. As a true patriot, I will. Okay. My sister lives at the ground floor of a 2-storied apartment and hates living there. Out of these options, which correct sets my sister living at the ground floor of a 2-storied apartment and hates living there? No, lives बिल्कुल सही है. My sister lives on the ground floor of a 2-storied apartment and hates living there could be the correct answer. Okay, B is the correct answer here. Okay, when I was a very young girl, dash grocery shopping was considered a major outing for me. To be going, going grocery shopping, have going, went grocery shopping. When I was a young girl, having gone grocery shopping, no. Going grocery shopping, B. When I was a young girl, going grocery shopping was considered a major outing for me. Fill in the blank by using the correct form of the word in the brackets. Arrive का correct form लिखना है. The package after tomorrow at 9 in the morning, the day after tomorrow. तो ये future है. The package will arrive at 9 in the morning, the day after tomorrow. The report the dialogue between Tony and Sarita by completing the sentence. Tony asked Sarita why she had called him. Sarita wanted to know whether Tony मतलब यू, टोनी आ चुका है, यू की जगह पे टोनी ऑलरेडी आ चुका है, विल की जगह क्या आएगा, वुड, वेदर टोनी वुड गो टू द म्यूजियम विद हर, गो टू द म्यूजियम विद, है ना. Okay. Do you know that slouching may cause many problems? May cause. Should cause nahi. May cause. ओके, इट इज नॉट सेट टू, सेट टू नहीं है बोल रहे हैं, तीन ही सेट्स है ना. Roma asked Gopal to go to the to go by the metro. Report Gopal's question. तो directly लिख देंगे Gopal asked Roma which way is the metro station. Which way the metro station was. ओके, सबको दिख रहा है. गोपाल आस्क्ड रोमा विच, पहले आ गया वे, द मेट्रो स्टेशन वॉज. मेट्रो स्टेशन हमारा सब्जेक्ट है, ये पहले आ गया, वॉज बाद में आया. ठीक है. ड्राइवर्स डैश वेयर हेलमेट्स फॉर देयर सेफ्टी. ड्राइवर्स मस्ट wear helmets for their safety. Economics is, ये तो हमने जब पढ़ा था, हमने जब ये explanation देखी थी, is economics is difficult for the students of grade 9. The father said, I bought a watch. Change the speech. Wow. Change the वॉइस होना चाहिए था, वॉइस नहीं, यस स्पीच है, करेक्ट है, रिपोर्टेड स्पीच. ओके, करेक्ट है. द फादर सेड आई बॉट अ वॉच. द फादर सेड दैट ही हैड बॉट अ वॉच. said that he had bought a watch is the correct answer, because this is in simple past. Simple past goes to past perfect. Past perfect bought का होगा had bought. Said that he had bought a watch. Okay, C is the correct answer here. उसके बाद again your writing section was very simple. बहुत easy था, बहुत easily समझने वाला डेटा एंड लेटर था. I wrote 3 pages. ये है from the diary of Anne Frank. Okay, who was Mr. Keesing? The English teacher, social science teacher, warden, principal. No, Mr. Keesing was the maths teacher, है ना. यहाँ पे इस क्वेश्चन में there is a problem. Mr. Keesing तो मैथ्स टीचर थे. I don't know ऐसे क्वेश्चन पे क्या किया जाए. According to the extract, the incorrigible habit possessed by the speaker was talking too much. अच्छा. Coming late to class, asking irritating questions, making noise in class. First and second है. Only second. Yes, you can say only second. Only second is the answer. Talking too much because मिस्टर कीजिंग बहुत परेशान थे उनकी बहुत बातें करने की आदत से, टॉकेटिवनेस से. सो टॉकिंग टू मच, कॉरिजिबल, टॉकिंग टू मच. कंप्लीट द एनालॉजी बाय सेलेक्टिंग द सुटेबल वर्ड फ्रॉम द एक्सट्रैक्ट. रूटीन, हैबिट, कैरेक्टरिस्टिक. रूटीन इज लाइक हैबिट, कैरेक्टरिस्टिक इज ट्रेट. ओके, select the reason why the narrator is unable to control her trait. She had deliberately practiced it. She wanted to be different from her brother. Her teacher had encouraged her to continue as she was. She had inherited it. Okay. Which of the following most nearly means the opposite of the phrase under control? Under control. Find it difficult to manage. Opposite of under control. Unable to take on the challenge. Okay. Find it difficult to manage. Under control, situation is under control. When the situation is out of control, you find it difficult to manage. Okay. इसके बाद हमारा सेट 3 होगा. तो सेट, दिस इज सेट 2. आफ्टर दिस वी विल बी डूइंग सेट 3. ठीक है. यस, उधर सी इज द आंसर. नेक्स्ट इज ग्रिफिन मेकिंग नहीं, footprints without feet. Griffin's landlord tried to eject him because he was a lawless person. He had set his house on fire. He didn't like him. He was a drug addict. His landlord disliked him. Our answer is he didn't like him. Landlord did not like Griffin. Okay. Fill in the blank with one word only. Griffin deliberately removed his clothes because he wanted to become invisible. He wanted to become select the option that correctly captures the application of the word fire as used in the extract. Griffin said that he would fire the manager. The soldiers opened fire at the enemy. His remarks provoked heavy fire from the completely destroyed by the fire. ठीक है. Literal fire, आग लग गई थी. ठीक है. यहाँ पे ओपन फायर, शूटिंग चालू कर दी थी बंदूक से. यहाँ पे वुड फायर, जॉब से निकाल देंगे. हैवी फायर, हैवी क्रिटिसिज्म. ओके. Griffin's presence was felt when he jumped into the water with a splash. He wore clothes. He left muddy footprints. He stepped in mud. Was felt when, एक्सट्रैक्ट में जो इंसिडेंट है वही हम बताएंगे. Until he happened to step in some mud and left footprints as he walked. So the very first thing is that he left muddy footprints. Okay. मड में पैर रखा तब तो किसी को नजर नहीं आया, बट जैसे उसने उसके आगे अपने कदम रखना चालू कर दिया, he left muddy footprints and that is when Griffin's presence was felt. Who saw the footprints? Two boys. Two boys थे जिन्होंने, अब वो दोनों boys कौन थे क्या थे कुछ नहीं, बस हमको ये बताया है. Two boys were there. Okay. Which of the following is not true with reference to the given extract? Griffin had become penniless. Griffin promised to behave himself. Griffin revealed himself by his muddy footprints. No one could see Griffin when he took off his clothes. Is not true. This is true. This is true. This is not true. ग्रिफिन ने ऐसा कभी प्रॉमिस नहीं किया, स्टोरी एंड होने तक प्रॉमिस नहीं किया दैट ही वुड बिहेव हिमसेल्फ. इट इज नॉट ट्रू. ठीक है. This is from How to Tell Wild Animals. What is the noble wild beast in the above lines? Bengal tiger. है ना? The Bengal tiger. Noble wild beast is Bengal tiger. Complete the sentence appropriately. It is clear that alliteration is the poetic device used for roaming round because, अभी आपको यहाँ पे alliteration का definition देना है, because in this phrase roaming round, both the first letters begin with R. There is a repetition of consonant sound at the first letter. Okay. State whether the following statement is true or false. The extract helps to identify Royal Bengal tiger. True. Royal Bengal tiger को identify करने का तरीका बताया है. So this is true. In the given lines, what effect does the poet create? Just notice if he eats you. This simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern irony, terror, sympathy, criticism. Sympathy, criticism नहीं है. Irony है कि terror है. It is option A. Yes, irony है. Which word in the extract tells you that you have recognized the noble beast? Recognize, discern. Help you discern, help you recognize. Okay. Okay, this is tiger in the zoo. Whose is the last voice heard by the tiger? Last voice किसकी सुनता है tiger? He hears the last voices at night of the patrolling cars. So the patrolling cars. Complete the sentence appropriately. It is clear that repetition is the poetic device used for his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. Because repetition कैसे apply हो रहा है? Because the word brilliant is repeated to put emphasis on this word brilliant. Okay. The main contrasting ideas in this extract are, main contrasting ideas क्या है इस extract में? And the stars at the brilliant stars, he stalks in his vivid stripes a few steps of his cage. Tiger and deer, cruelty and sympathy, confinement and freedom, master and slave. What is it? Confinement and freedom. है ना? The use of the word stalks creates an image of cowardice, frustration, lethargy, purposefulness. Purposelessness होना चाहिए. No. Lethargy, cowardice, frustration. It is frustration. Stalks create an image of frustration. The poem uses staring at the sky to symbolize the freedom he yearns for. Yes, it is true. इसी के साथ आपके सारे extracts भी खत्म होते हैं. Okay. Valor and hospitality are inherent in the people of Coorg. Explain. Yes, people of Coorg, the Kodavus, they are well known for their hospitality and their valor, क्योंकि वहीं से जो हमारे first लोग थे were in the army. Okay, the first regiment of India was from Coorg, है ना? In what way would writing a letter to God help Lencho tide over his crisis? I'll take the risk. What is the risk? Why does the narrator take it? The black aeroplane. मैं रिस्क लूंगा, ऐसा जब कहा गया है तो रिस्क क्या है? Him entering in the stormy cloud was the risk. और वो रिस्क क्यों लेते हैं नरेटर? Because he was desperately dreaming and he desperately wanted to have the English breakfast at his home. What impression do you form about Amanda in the poem? That she is a young girl who wants freedom, who desires freedom, है ना? And whose mother is always behind her, nagging her. What did Siddharth Gautam come across by chance when he was about 25 years old? When he was about 25 years old, क्या चीज से उनका encounter हुआ? The reality of life. 4 scenes देखे थे उन्होंने. He saw 4 different scenes, है ना? ओल्ड एज, एक डेथ फ्यूनरल जा रहा था, फ्यूनरल प्रोसेशन था, दैट वाज द फ्यूनरल प्रोसेशन, ओल्ड एज था, एंड टू अ बेगर begging for alms. Okay, answer any 2. How did Hari Singh justify to himself his stealing Anil's money? क्या हरी सिंह इसको justify कर पाया था? नहीं. First of all, he was not able to justify himself. He tried, but he could not. He came back to him. How did Ebright's mother help him to become a scientist? ये question हमने किया हुआ है. Why was Mr. Harriet shocked at Tricky's appearance? कहाँ पे बोल रहे टेरर होगा? Okay, ऊपर का question. Why was Mr. Harriet shocked at Tricky's appearance? Because he already warned Mrs. Pumphrey to take care of ट्रिकी, लेकिन उन्होंने ऐसा नहीं किया. हिज अपीयरेंस हैड वर्सनड. जो उन्होंने लास्ट टाइम ट्रिकी को देखा था तब से हिज अपीयरेंस हैड वर्सनड एंड ही वाज शॉक्ड एट हिज अपीयरेंस. ओके. The people and surroundings are a great book to learn from. Wali in the lesson Madam rides the bus learns a lot from others. Mention the traits of a character which help her to learn from people and her surroundings. ये previous set 1 जैसा ही question है ये. Mandela said people must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. He actually says that love comes natural to human. लव इज मोर नेचुरल टू मैन. ठीक है, उनका सबसे पहला बोलना तो यही था मंडेला का. सो यू कुड explain this statement. Madame Loisel's disposition invites her doom. Elucidate with reference to the text. Exact same question हमने कल किया हुआ है. ये exact same question था कल. Bholi was believed to be a dumb cow. What turned her into a fearless, bold and confident girl? Education. In very simple words, education turned her into a fearless, bold and confident girl. ठीक है, इसी के साथ सेकेंड सेट ends. 10 minutes के बाद we'll continue with the third set. Okay everyone? Okay, this is the set 3. Now coming to set 3 of English paper. Complete the sentence by choosing an appropriate. जिन्होंने भी set 3 attempt किया है, set 3 दिख रहा है आप लोगों को. First question is complete the sentence by choosing an appropriate option. Avalanche can be caused by. यहाँ पे you have this answer, a very direct answer. For example, new snow or rain. You have this in your option. New snow or rain. Yes, A. Comment on warning signs exist which allows experts to predict avalanches in two sentences. Warning signs which allows experts to predict and often prevent avalanches from occurring when over a foot. The warning sign is when over a foot of fresh snow falls, experts know to be on the lookout for avalanches. Okay, this is the warning sign. जब स्नो 1 फुट, फ्रेश स्नो 1 फुट के ऊपर आ जाती है, it is the warning sign. Okay, mention 2 reasons which destroyed the natural scenery. Which destroyed the natural scenery. आप बोल सकते हो डिस्ट्रॉयड फॉरेस्ट, रेलरोड्स, ये सब नेचुरल सीनरी है. एवलांचेस एंड snowfall. You can say avalanches and snowfall. These two reasons, these two things are the reasons which destroyed the natural scenery. Too much snowfall, you can say. Snowfall देखने तो लोग जाते हैं, but excess snowfall. Select the option that conveys opposite of trigger. Select the option that conveys opposite of trigger. Provoke, cause, spark, prevent. Prevent is the answer. इसके लिए हमें देखने की भी जरूरत नहीं है. Prevent is the answer. The writer will agree with the given statement based on last paragraph. People caught in the avalanche can try to swim to the top, put on an oxygen mask. Digging is not possible. Should not come close to the surface. Last paragraph में what is the author saying? Then do your best to figure out which way is up and dig in that direction to reach the surface and signal rescues. Experts suggest that people caught in an avalanche try to swim to the top of the moving snow to stay close to the surface. So the first option is your correct answer. Can try to swim to the top. People caught in avalanche can try to swim to the top. Select the option that corresponds to the following relation below. You may not have an idea of which way is up and which way is down. Up and down opposites हैं. The answer is gather, disperse, torrential, heavy, uneasy, uncomfortable, more, bigger. ये तीनों एक दूसरे के synonyms होंगे. ठीक है, सेम मीनिंग को एक्सप्रेस कर रहे हैं. गैदर और डिस्पर्स. गैदर एक जगह इकट्ठा होना, डिस्पर्स मतलब सेपरेट हो जाना. ठीक है, दिस इज द ऑपोजिट जस्ट लाइक अप एंड डाउन. द मेजर कॉजेज विच डू नॉट ट्रिगर एवलांच: अर्थक्वेक्स, हेवी रेन, स्नोफॉल, प्लास्टिक वेस्ट. चारों में से जिसके लिए हमें जरूरत भी नहीं है. नॉट सेट 3. पीपल आर सेइंग नॉट सेट 3. Explosive can be used in places dash. Complete the sentence. Explosives can be used in places. If you go back, can be used in places with massive snow buildups. Used in places with massive snow buildups to trigger smaller avalanches. ठीक है? The word deadly in paragraph 3 most clearly means deadly avalanche, I think, likely to cause death. Select the most suitable title for the above passage. It is all about avalanches. So the suitable title will be avalanches. Okay. For one reason for the following based on information in paragraph 1, reducing traffic congestion is not easy. One reason. Reducing traffic congestion is not easy. The cost of solving or reducing traffic congestion is enormous. That's why reducing traffic congestion is not easy. Select the appropriate option to complete the following sentence. The reasons for increased traffic congestion are use of private vehicles, increase in demand of cars, inability to keep pace with population control, traveling by public transport, emission by pollutants. 1 and 2. Use of private vehicles, increase in demand for cars. If you go back to read, आप यहाँ पे पढ़ सकते हो, आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो. अगर आप पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट यूज कर रहे हो तो दैट विल हेल्प टू सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम. द आंसर इज ऑप्शन 1 and 2, ऑप्शन सी. ठीक है. कंप्लीट द फॉलोइंग एनालॉजी करेक्टली विद द वर्ड फ्रॉम पैराग्राफ 5. ऑर्गेनाइज्ड, केओटिक, लोएस्ट का क्या होगा? ऑर्गेनाइज्ड एंड केओटिक दोनों एक दूसरे के एंटोनिम्स है. वैसे ही लोएस्ट का एंटोनिम इन पैराग्राफ 5, लोएस्ट का एंटोनिम फ्रॉम पैराग्राफ 5, व्हाट इज इट? Citizens of Delhi NCR have time and again pondered over the possibilities of how to reduce the traffic congestion in the city, especially during the peak hours. Lowest ka answer will be peak. Yes. The vehicles emit pollutants which affect dash badly. Vehicles emit pollutants which affect, vehicles emit pollutants are affecting the environment adversely. Adversely की जगह badly लिखा है and your answer is environment. Adversely की जगह badly है, environment is not there, environment badly. Complete. Use of public transport will reduce traffic congestion, you can say, है ना? Traffic congestion. या unnecessary collection of vehicles. You can also write this, unnecessary collection of vehicles, वो भी हो सकता है. Select the correct option which states the methods of reducing traffic congestion. Methods of reducing traffic congestion. Start carpooling. इलेक्ट्रिक बसेस ऐड करने से कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. इंक्रीजिंग पब्लिक मोड्स ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्ट, इंक्रीज कार कलेक्शन पॉइंट्स. 1 and 3, डी 1 and 3 हम ये खुद आंसर कर सकते हैं, है ना? एनालाइज द स्टेटस ऑफ ट्रैफिक बिटवीन द ईयर्स 2019 to 2022. From 2019 to 2022, what you can see, a fluctuation. 2020 में क्या हुआ था? लॉकडाउन, जिसकी वजह से the traffic congestion dropped to 11%. ये 11% है, 11%. Then in 21 again to 48%. Again it is seen rising. From here it is again seen rising. 56 था in 2019, 2022 में 51 का डेटा है. Again it is rising to the same number, to the same percent. Which is required to get an organized traffic management system? What is required? Okay. What is required to get an organized traffic management system? what is required is proper implementation of corrective measures by citizens to get an organized traffic management system. Clearly इस पैराग्राफ में आपका आंसर है for this question, for 7th question. Give the reasons for increase in vehicular congestion. Reasons क्या है vehicular congestion का? Leading to increased congestion on the roads. What? More and more people use their private vehicles. Huh? ठीक है. There are dash consequences of increasing vehicular congestion. There are adverse consequences. Substitute the underlined word with one word. Pondered के लिए आपको एक synonym चाहिए. So pondered means thought. आप लोगों ने यही वाला सेट अटेम्प्ट किया है क्या फॉर सेट 3? सेट 3 में ये था. जिन लोगों को ये था काइंडली बताओ, ये वाला पेपर था आपको सेट 3 में? हाँ हाँ था. यस. Sama saying no, Sama saying yes. If it is yes, you continue. It's also another section. Yes. Continue. The burglar dashed the house when the owners were away. The burglars broke into the house when the owners were away. Read the conversation between the shopkeeper and the customer. The shopkeeper asked the customer whether she would buy the bead necklace, to which the customer responded that she was looking for a more colorful one. यहाँ पे सिर्फ आपका चेंज किया है responded that she was. I am की जगह होगा she was looking for a more colorful one will remain the same. Pondered को discussed कर दिया. Okay. Pondered is not discussed. No. Pondered मतलब किसी चीज के ऊपर विचार करना. Think about something. किसी चीज को एक विचार देना, सोचना किसी बात के बारे में. Okay. To ponder upon a topic. To ponder on a thought. सोचना. It means to think. Okay, so discuss is not right. Someone was saying कि discuss लिखा है, that is not right dear. आपका शायद wrong होगा. Mr. SREDX. Okay. Looking को looked कर दिया. Absolutely incorrect. Looking को looked कर दिया. बच्चे बता भी रहे हैं what they answered, तो it is right. हाँ. अगर आपने यहाँ पे that she was looked कर दिया, आपको मार्क्स नहीं मिलने वाला बच्चों. किसी ने तो बताया कि looking को looked कर दिया. No. That she was present continuous tense है. Present continuous goes to past continuous. Very simple. हमने कितनी बार किया ये? हमने डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच के क्वेश्चंस तो कितनी बार किए है ना? The report read, select the correct option to fill in the blank for a given line from the weather report. The report read, there dash heavy rain due to western disturbances over the Arabian Sea. There, weather report, there should be heavy rainfall due to western disturbances over the Arabian Sea. Weather report कैसे होता है? Weather report आपको बताता है कि क्या होगा आने वाले टाइम में, how the weather condition will be. Okay, तो according to this, there should be heavy rainfall due to weather disturbances over the Arabian Sea. Okay. ओके, विल बी किया है, लुक्ड, अगर पॉन्डर्ड के लिए आपने लुक्ड लिखा है तो दैट इज ऑल्सो नॉट राइट, पॉन्डर्ड के लिए लुक्ड इज ऑल्सो नॉट राइट. Pondered means to give a thought over some idea, to think about something. Okay. ओके, यहाँ पे लोगों ने will भी किया है. I think will also could be the right answer. The report read there. See, if you write will na, it determines that what you're saying is absolutely correct. That is going to happen. It will go. It is going to happen. There will be heavy rainfall. But if you say should, weather conditions कभी भी unpredictable होती हैं. आपको ऐसा लग रहा है लेकिन जरूरी नहीं है कि it will happen. Okay, इसीलिए I am going with should. इसीलिए I opted for this option. Okay. Select the option that identifies the error and supplies the correction for the following line from a news report. The traffic situation in the city calls out immediate intervention by the traffic police. The traffic situation calls for immediate intervention by the traffic police. No, Vinayak, I don't play that. A change in government's attitude towards sports. Brought about a change. Wondered भी आप लिख सकते हो. Wondered can also be the synonym for pondered. Wondered, thought. It is also appropriate. Okay, correct form of the word will. I dash like to draw your attention to the poor service provided by your technical team. I would like to draw. Yes, would is correct here. यहाँ पे लिखा है. Would is correct. Yes. Brought up नहीं होगा, ये brought about ही होगा. ये brought about ही होगा. This thing brought about a change. ओके, तो एथलीट्स परफॉर्मेंस, एक एथलीट है, सम पर्टिकुलर एथलीट, उसका परफॉर्मेंस इन द इंटरनेशनल अरेना ब्रॉट अबाउट अ चेंज इन द गवर्नमेंट्स एटीट्यूड टुवर्ड्स स्पोर्ट्स. ठीक है. Again, direct indirect speech in response to the question about the reason to go on a tour of the historical monuments. The daughter says matlab the tense won't change. The daughter says, I am curious to learn about the past and our rich heritage. Says that she is, I am का हो जाएगा, she is curious to learn about the past and there, and आर की जगह देर आ जाएगा. देन अगेन आगे कंटिन्यूइंग रिच हेरिटेज. ओके, दैट शी इज, द टेंस वोंट चेंज, ओनली द प्रोनाउंस विल चेंज. अकॉर्डिंग टू द प्रोनाउन द वर्ब विल अपीयर. ओके, शी वॉज नहीं होगा. एस्पिन गेमिंग शी वॉज नहीं है, बिकॉज यहाँ पे जो हमारा रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब है, इट इज नॉट सेड, इट इज सेज. सेड होता तो आपका पास्ट में जाता, बट इट इज सेज, जिसका मतलब है कि इट विल रिमेन इन द प्रेजेंट. जब हमारा रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब इज इन द प्रेजेंट, हमारा टेंस डोंट चेंज. The new machines are used to identify the differences among two types of grains. The new machines are used to identify the differences between two types of grains. Between, among is the error and between will be the correction. between two types of grains. Okay. Rakhi shared some information with Ramesh about her school camping trip. Report Ramesh's question. Ramesh asked Rakhi what challenge she had faced on her trek. ठीक है, लिखना है रमेश asked Rakhi what, this is the reporting verb, ठीक है, this is the connector, what challenge, ये सिंपल पास्ट है, इसको आप पास्ट परफेक्ट में करोगे, what challenge she, you आ गया पहले, as she did will change to had faced, on your will change to her trek. समझ में आ रहा है ये मेरा हैंड राइटिंग? Fill in the blank by choosing the correct option to complete the slogan by the Ministry of Education. Is your child sitting at home? You dash send your child to school. You must send your child to school. Okay. Select the correct option to complete the narration of the dialogue between Anil and Sanjeev. Anil asked Sanjeev where he was going and offered to drop him as may I drop you, as I am going in that direction, as he was going in that direction. D is the correct answer. Tense will change because this is in the past. Our reporting verb here is in the past. फिर आ गए तुम डिजी something फिर आ गए. Identify the error in the newspaper headline. Attractive packages for different tourist destination, Mizoram, Kashmir, Kerala, Goa. For different tourist destinations, because our tourist destinations are in plural, है ना, ज़्यादा places है, plural में है destinations, तो ये destination is the error and correction is destinations. कितना बेसिक क्वेश्चन है ये. ओके, इसी के साथ ग्रामर एंड हो गया है. एंड दिस इज योर राइट अ लेटर टू द टूर द वर्ल्ड, टू द मैनेजर ऑफ टूर द वर्ल्ड मैजेस्टिक कॉम्प्लेक्स. ओके, आपको मैंने तीनों लेटर्स में देखा है, आपको नेम एंड आपको एड्रेस सब मिला है. ठीक है, तो आपको ज्यादा उस बारे में सोचने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ी होगी. आपको नेम्स और एड्रेस, मतलब रिसीवर्स एड्रेस, सेंडर्स एड्रेस, सब कुछ मिला है. ज्यादा आपको सोचने का जरूरत नहीं पड़ा है. नेक्स्ट इज एक्सट्रैक्ट फ्रॉम योर प्रोज. लेट मी पुट दिस मोर क्लियरली सिंस नो वन विल बिलीव. ओके, अगेन फ्रॉम द डायरी ऑफ एन फ्रैंक. फ्रॉम द डायरी ऑफ एन फ्रैंक है, जहां पे एन फ्रैंक बात कर रही है, ये अपने बारे में बता रही है. ऑन द सर्फेस इट अपीयर्स दैट एन, the 13-year-old girl, it appears that Anne, the 13-year-old girl, is not completely alone in this world. है ना. एन यहाँ पे अपने बारे में क्या बोल रही है कि मैं आपको अपने बारे में, वो स्टार्टिंग से क्या बोल रही है कि मेरे पास कोई भी बेस्ट फ्रेंड नहीं है, क्लोज फ्रेंड नहीं है, मेरे लाइफ में कोई भी ऐसा फ्रेंड नहीं है जिससे मैं बहुत क्लोज हूं. ठीक है, तो शी इज पुटिंग इट वेरी क्लियरली सिंस नो वन विल बिलीव दिस कि मेरे लाइफ में कोई भी नहीं है जिससे मैं बातें कर सकूं. एक 13-year-old, एक टीनेज गर्ल के लाइफ में ऐसा कोई नहीं है. शी इज कंप्लीटली अलोन इन द वर्ल्ड, ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है. On the surface, it appears that Anne, the 13-year-old girl, is not alone in this world. ठीक है, it appears that and the 13-year-old girl is not alone in this world. ठीक है, am seems to have everyone. Yes, yes, that is also correct. Very good. Yes, had everything except one friend. Very good, very good. One true friend. Okay, had everything except one true friend. Yes, vlogger Shreya, very good. How can we infer that the speaker felt alone in the world? हम ये कैसे समझ सकते हैं कि जो यहाँ पे स्पीकर है, she felt alone in the world. She had a family of many people. She had loving parents. She had 30 friends. She craves for a true friend. What will be the correct answer? She craves for a true friend. That's why the speaker felt alone in the world. कहने को तो आजू बाजू में 50 लोग हैं, लेकिन still she feels lonely because she craves for a true friend. Anne and her friends talked about their problematic parents, their financial problems, common everyday things, the commuting problems, common everyday things. Everyday things, ordinary everyday things, common everyday things. Analogy with the suitable word. Alone, friends, opposite है, nothing का होगा everything. Is it there? Yeah, everything है? Yes, everything. ठीक है, nothing का है everything. Alone, friends, nothing. Select the option that correctly captures the usage of the idiom bring myself in from the extract. Bring myself. Where is it? I can't bring myself to talk about anything but ordinary everyday things. To do something willingly, to do something unwillingly. I can't bring myself मतलब to do something willingly. Okay, negative already can't में जा चुका है, इसीलिए to do something willingly. Anything for analogy, nothing की जगह anything. Anything है क्या यहाँ पे? Is anything there in the extract? Anything है, but anything और everything में बहुत difference है. Yes, to do something willingly. Anything won't be appropriate here. Who was that person, that one? No, anything won't be appropriate here. Everything is the appropriate word, only appropriate word from the passage, from the extract. Now, Mrs. Hall almost fell, matlab this is from Griffin's chapter, Footprints Without Feet. Again, something भी नहीं, something doesn't match to everything. Everything, anything, something, तीनों में अंतर है, ठीक है. Mrs. Hall tripped because the floor was oily. She was standing on a chair. She was in a state of panic. The door was slammed. She was in a state of panic. Mrs. Hall क्यों trip हो गई down the stairs? She almost tripped down the stairs. मैंने unwillingly. Mrs. Hall suspected everything in the room was put under a spell of witchcraft by spirits, and that the stranger had somehow caused these to enter into her furniture. Spell of witchcraft by the stranger आएगा. स्पिरिट्स ने वो नहीं किया है, स्ट्रेंजर ने एक्चुअली विचक्राफ्ट परफॉर्म किया है, जिसकी वजह से उसके फर्नीचर में ये सब हो रहा है. Fill in the blank with one word only. Mrs. Hall was afraid that spirits had entered her furniture. आपको कहा है just one word only. एक शब्द से ज्यादा नहीं लिखना है. And the answer here is furniture. Mrs. Hall was afraid that spirits had entered her furniture. Okay. According to the extract, the feeling of Mrs. Hall can be best described as stunned, she was awestruck, nervous, agitated, outraged. She was stunned and shocked and agitated because what he had done to her furniture, she did not like it, है ना, उसको बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं आया क्योंकि it was her mother's furniture. तो she did not like it, she was very angry over it and she decided कि जैसे वो आएगा the scientist, I will talk to him. तो she was stunned and he agitated. Huh? Spirits in the above lines mean the same as ghosts, ego, conscience, attitude, and it means ghost. Extract में जो spirit word है, it means as the same as ghost, भूत. Attempt any one of the room नहीं, furniture की जगह room नहीं, पूरे रूम में कुछ नहीं हुआ था, रूम के अंदर जो फर्नीचर था that was okay. Yes. Though to distinguish beasts of prey, फिर से how to tell wild animals, ठीक है. Select the appropriate option to complete the sentence according to the extract. Crocodiles can be identified by their tears. State whether the following statement is true. Hyenas are famous for weeping. No. For laughing. So this is false. Crocodiles are famous for weeping. They are for laughing, for smiling. Novice in line 2 means the same as beginner, a novice might nonplus, the crocodiles you must, it means beginner. In this extract, the poet has presented two different behavioral traits of animals. They are laughing and crying, or you say weeping. Mary smiles, smiling, laughing की जगह you would write smiling. Okay. Pondered के लिए worked, अभी तक उसी वर्ड से आप आगे नहीं बढ़ पाए हो, worked भी करेक्ट नहीं है, वर्कड भी करेक्ट नहीं है फॉर pondered. Pondered का मतलब आप समझ रहे हो, pondered का मतलब है किसी चीज के ऊपर विचार करना, किसी चीज. मैम वीपिंग एंड स्माइलिंग लिखा, यस AVR, वीपिंग एंड स्माइलिंग विल बी करेक्ट. कंप्लीटली विवेक डागर, कंप्लीटली तो था ही नहीं आपके यहाँ पे, इन योर एक्सट्रैक्ट कंप्लीटली था ही नहीं, एवरीथिंग है in your extract. The poet uses a novice might nonplus instead of the novice might get confused. How does this usage impact the poem? Adds an incorrect option. It is associated with bees. It rhymes and adds humor. It simplifies the meaning. What could be the correct? It rhymes and adds humor. ठीक है? A novice might nonplus. Rhymes and adds humor. ठीक है? फिर से you can see how to tell wild animals और tiger in a zoo. ये दोनों मेजॉरिटी में आया है इन एक्सट्रैक्ट, है ना, पोइट्री में. ओके, कंप्लीट द सेंटेंस अप्रोप्रिएटली. द विविड स्ट्राइप्स रिफर टू द vivid stripes. He stalks in his vivid stripes refers to the black stripes on tiger's body. Pondered से आगे बढ़ो. Which word from the extract is the opposite of loud? Opposite of loud in his quiet rage. Loud का opposite is quiet in the given extract. Pondered के लिए planned नहीं. No. Yes, you can also say the color of the tiger refers to the color of the tiger. Okay, that also will be fine. Yes, pondered के लिए अगर think भी लिखा तो भी चलेगा. वैसे pondered past form में है तो उसके साथ thought होना चाहिए, लेकिन think भी लिखा तो भी समझ में आ जाएगा that where you're pointing to. Okay. The use of the phrase pads of velvet mean, phrase pads of velvet किसको कहा है? Velvety paws को, पंजे को, the paws. Okay. State whether the following statement is true or false. The confinement of the cramped space of the cage has restricted the tiger's step. Yes. True. The tiger was lurking in shadow to catch its prey as the cage was dark, as the velvet was quiet, as he was in a rage. The tiger was lurking in shadow to catch its prey. यहाँ पे दो इमेज बताया ना, टाइगर इन द जू वाला, एंड ही शुड बी लर्किंग इन शैडो स्लाइडिंग थ्रू लॉन्ग ग्रास टू कैच इट्स प्रे. ओके. पॉन्डर्ड एनालाइज्ड करेक्ट होगा, एनालाइज्ड करेक्ट होगा उसके लिए. ओके. उसके बाद व्हाट डिड प्रांजल एंड राजवीर डू ड्यूरिंग द जर्नी एंड व्हाई? While the journey in the train, Pranjal and Rajveer discussed over the history of tea. है ना, उन लोगों ने during their journey क्या किया? They discussed over the history of tea. And why? Because Rajveer was interested in doing so. And listening to Rajveer's homework and his research, Pranjal got interested. Okay. Who read the letter sent by Lencho? What did he do then? Lencho का letter किसने पढ़ा? Postmaster read. पहले postman read. Postman gave it to the postmaster. He read. And what did he do? He tried to keep his faith alive by convincing everyone he knew to contribute for this act of charity, and so on. Where is Coorg located? Write any two characteristics of the people of Coorg. Again, previous question paper जैसे ही है ये. How did the other pets celebrate custard getting rid of the pirate? सब लोग कैसे सेलिब्रेट करते हैं जब कस्टर्ड उसको गल्प डाउन कर जाता है पायरेट को? How does Kisa Gautami ask for when she goes from house to house after she speaks with Buddha? What does Kisa Gautami ask for? Okay, she asked for a handful of mustard seeds, है ना? Does she get it? क्या उसको किसी ऐसे घर से mustard seeds मिलता है? Nothing completely. चिराग गुप्ता completely extract में नहीं है. This Digi Thakur vlogs is back. See? Okay. रागिनी सिंह pondered की जगह wondered करेक्ट होगा. करेक्ट होगा. पॉन्डर्ड से आगे क्यों नहीं बढ़ रहे हो आप लोग? ओके. ब्लैक शैडो 20 out of 80. वाओ. लुक्ड ओवर फॉर पॉन्डर्ड. यस, लुक्ड ओवर. लुक्ड ओवर की जगह आप थॉट ओवर लिखते ना तो और अच्छा होता. केम फॉर पॉन्डर्ड. नो 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 नो. केम तो बिल्कुल करेक्ट नहीं है. पॉन्डर्ड का मतलब है सोचना. बस लास्ट टाइम खत्म. ओके. नाउ इन दिस सेट आपको कोई दो क्वेश्चंस अटेम्प्ट करने थे. व्हाई डज अनिल नॉट हैंड ओवर हरी सिंह टू द पुलिस? बिकॉज अनिल वॉज गुड एट हार्ट, है ना. ही वॉज काइंड. ही वॉन्टेड टू रिफॉर्म हरी सिंह. He somewhere knew the reality of Hari Singh and he wanted to reform. So, because of all these reasons, he did not do that. What opinion did Mr. Wearer, a bright social science teacher, have about him? He was very impressed with Ebright's abilities. He said कि during the daytime he used to carry on the work of his research, and he used to prepare in the night for next day's debates and such competitions. है ना? What was Mr. Harriet's strict advice? Did Mrs. Pumphrey agree to his advice? अगेन प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन पेपर जैसा ही क्वेश्चन है. मिस्टर हैरियट का स्ट्रिक्ट एडवाइस था टू कीप ट्रिकी ऑन अ स्ट्रिक्ट डाइट एंड टू गिव हिम सम फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज. लेकिन मिसेस पंफ्रे ने उसकी बात से अग्री तो किया बट उसको एक्चुअली प्रैक्टिकली परफॉर्म नहीं किया. Whenever we want to achieve, फिर से यहाँ पे you have to write any one, A or B again. जब भी we want to achieve something, difficulties always come in our way. What did Valli have to do to go and ride in a bus? कभी भी हमें कोई काम करना होता है तो कुछ ना कुछ दिक्कत तो हमारे रास्ते में आती ही है. लेकिन वल्ली को क्या करना पड़ा? टू गो फॉर अ राइड इन अ बस. She had to prepare beforehand. She had to make all the plans. She had to make all the preparations. Through the story of Kisa Gautami, what did the Buddha try to preach to the common man? Common man को क्या सिखाना चाहते थे through the story of Kisa Gautami? Again, the reality of life. He wanted to preach people the reality of life. Whoever is come on this earth has to go one day. Everyone is here to go one day, and you should not you should not अपने आप को आपको तकलीफ नहीं देनी चाहिए when something of that sort happens. When any loved one leaves you, you should not. Okay, they are happy and sad for behavioral traits. Happy and sad. हाँ चलेगा. For yes, death is common to all. You're asking for that. Crocodile और hyena वाले में yes, happy and sad will also do. That also could be the right answer. Those who are satisfied with what they have are happy in life. Those who aspire more than what they can afford ruin their life. Matilda was one such person. अब जिस किसी के लाइफ में जो होता है उससे वो खुश है तो उनकी लाइफ अच्छी होती है, और जो लोग खुश नहीं हैं, जो जिस चीज को अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकता है, उसी चीज के लिए रो रहा है, उनकी लाइफ इज अ हेल. मटिल्डा उनमें से एक थी, सेकेंड टाइप के लोगों में से. इफ शी वर कॉन्टेंट विथ हर लाइफ, शी वुड हैव लेड अ हैप्पी लाइफ. अगर वो अपने लाइफ से सेटिस्फाइड होती तो वो एक बहुत ही खुशहाल जिंदगी जी सकती थी. इलैबोरेट ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द चैप्टर द नेकलेस. अगेन इसके लिए आप सच में एक बहुत अच्छा आंसर लिख सकते हो, और मैं एक पैटर्न देख रही हूँ कि एवरी 6 मार्क का क्वेश्चन कीसा गौतमी वाला क्वेश्चन है, भोली वाला क्वेश्चन है. ओके यहाँ पे हमने ये नहीं पढ़ा. एजुकेशन इज ऑलवेज अ ग्रेट एसेट इन द लाइफ ऑफ अ वुमन. हाउ डिड भोली एन एजुकेटेड गर्ल फेस द चैलेंज पोस्ट बाय बिशंबर्स ग्रीड. हमने ये क्वेश्चन भी कल किया हुआ है आई फील, है ना. ह्यूमरस चलेगा वीपिंग के लिए. यस चलेगा. देखो अगर वो एकदम अप्रोप्रिएट भी नहीं है ना आपके आंसर्स, फॉर सच वर्ड्स यू कैन गेट हाफ मार्क ऑल्सो. ठीक है. नाउ इट डिपेंड्स ऑन दैट पर्सन हु इज करेक्टिंग योर पेपर. वो आपको हाफ मार्क दे सकते हैं या. ओके विद दिस आपके तीनों पेपर्स हमने देख लिए हैं. ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट नहीं थे. ओके बिल्कुल टेंशन मत लो. यू विल गेट वेरी गुड मार्क्स. अब रेडी हो जाओ फॉर योर नेक्स्ट पेपर, फॉर योर नेक्स्ट एग्जाम साइंस. ठीक है, जिसके लेक्चर्स अभी यहाँ चालू हो जाएंगे. यू विल बी स्टार्टिंग विद दोज लेक्चर्स. हैंडिंग ओवर टू यू.
ओके गाइस, तो धन्यवाद मैडम. मैडम ने बहुत मेहनत किया. मैडम के लिए यहाँ पर तालियां हो जाए. और जो टीम है वो टीम आती नहीं है नॉर्मली आगे, तो टीम ने भी काफ़ी मेहनत की है. ठीक है, और ऑफ कोर्स आप लोगों ने तो करी है,
की वजह से ही हुआ है.
हाँ. अब बात आती है कि भाई अगला एग्जाम, इंग्लिश तो बहुत इजी गया, मैं एक छोटा सा वीडियो डालूंगा इसके ऊपर। जब इंग्लिश इजी जाता है तो बच्चे कैसे हो जाते हैं और फिर क्या करना चाहिए, ठीक है। पर उससे पहले एक बहुत ज़रूरी सवाल कि जो साइंस है, साइंस का जो तैयारी है वो तुमको कब से शुरू करना है? आज से शुरू करना है कि कल से शुरू करना है, ये बताओ। क्योंकि काफी कुछ है जो अपन साइंस में पढ़ सकते हैं, कर सकते हैं, राइट। आज आग लगा दी है, आई नो, बहुत बढ़िया। आज से करनी है ना, ठीक है। तो आज से करनी है तो आज एक बहुत मजेदार चीज जो है करी जाएगी, ठीक है, शुरू किया जाएगा। और इंग्लिश का चैप्टर क्लोज होता है, साइंस का चैप्टर शुरू होता है। थोड़ी देर में नाश्ता वाश्ता कर लो, फिर हम लाइव शुरू कर रहे हैं, ठीक है। सो वी आर स्टार्टिंग विद द लाइव ऑफ साइंस, और साइंस भी इसी तरीके से पावरफुल तरीके से किया जाएगा और पूरे डेज को सही तरीके से हम यूटिलाइज करेंगे। ओके, सभी लोग तैयार हैं? चलो ठीक है, सो लेट्स डू इट। चलिए बाय बाय। थोड़ी देर में आना है, थोड़ी देर में। अभी कितना हो रहा है एग्जैक्टली? 5:50 हो रहा है ना। चलो आधा घंटा